Let's hope this one is more exciting than... Oh, let's put the right video in there. That's just the stream. You know, guys don't care about that. That's just the back end. Let's put the PC Gaming Show. Will you let me? I will not switch. Okay, hang on. It says it's pulling that video, but it's showing that tab. I guess I gotta close this tab, maybe? I don't really want to, but I guess I will. Yeah, that worked. That's stupid. I never usually have to close that tab. Oh well. Let's hope this is more exciting than the Back 4 Blood PvP showcase was. I was just updating my list like I was talking about before during that one, or during the break. But let's see. This should be starting any minute, if it starts on time. We're watching the one on YouTube. Let's see if they're playing music. Nope. So I guess we can just leave it muted then until it starts. I think they said this was going to be close to 90 minutes or so. I don't know. I'm not really sure. But we'll find out, and hopefully, any second now. Yeah, I just went ahead and deleted the Back 4 Blood thing, because like I said, that wasn't even worth keeping. It wasn't worth going live for. It wasn't worth tuning in for. I mean, I think I was satisfied enough with just the PvP trailer that they showed during the Microsoft conference. That was pretty much just an extended version of that, so... Oh, here we go. Dogecoin mining facility. Is there no sound? There's supposed to be sound. Let's try refreshing. Oh. YouTube is saying it's muted. Okay. It's not me. It's not just me. Oh, Frankie's back! Let's see if Twitch has sound. Fuck, I guess. I don't like watching on Twitch, but if they have sound, I guess we'll put them on.
What's for dinner?
Oh, they have an ad. Stupid. Well, I hope they fix this one. Guess I could put that out down just in case they don't fix this one. I'll just mute Twitch as a whole for now. There we go. Well, unfortunate that they have audio issues. What's going on, Seth? Just trying to find one that has audio. Alright, we're on this one.
Consequences. Hey Frankie, wait a minute. Is that a 65-ton catapult mech model
Let's get rid of that.
CPLTC-1 as featured in Mech Warrior 5
And we'll just go
Mercenaries?
full screen
Surely,
with that.
I always knew you had immaculate taste.
Perfect.
It most certainly is.
We'll just watch
I
on
can't wait for
Twitch.
this year's significantly more weaponized PC gaming show to go off without a hitch. Which reminds me, Debbot, can you run a quick hitch scan?
Yes, Sean. Of course.
Dude, Frankie's there every year, man.
Oh, and I also want to warmly welcome someone new to the crew. Mika Burton, welcome.
Ah,
Hey,
Mika
everyone.
Burton.
I'm so
Yeah,
happy to be
good
here
for
and
her.
look forward to bringing all of you
Good for
fresh
her.
new PC games and hardware.
Hitch scan complete. 0 hitches found presently or in 13,908,665 possible.
Let's see what they have for the old PC gaming show. Like I said, this show is usually sometimes pretty hit or miss,
Well, Frankie,
but
Debbot's gonna send
they
you
have some
coordinates
good
for your target.
good games every now and then.
Your targets
What do we
might
have the
be
sound on
exclusive
for this?
interviews, trailer premieres, or any number of amazing
Crank
new
it up a
computer
little bit.
games to beam down to the fine people on Earth.
Mission received.
Now this is going to continue until all the targets are acquired and our mission is completed smoothly and without a hitch. Isn't that right, Debbot?
Yes, no hitches located, Sean. Not a single hitch in sight.
But first, let's teleport down to the stage to check in on E3 happenings. The only reason we're allowed to legally be back on Earth.
Something.
Oh,
What do we know Mika Burton from?
planet
Kyle would know.
Earth.
Oh, great to be back, right?
Kyle
Am I
would
right?
know.
One of my favorite planets in the whole galaxy.
Rooster Teeth.
It's all right.
And thank God that teleporter
She
was
works at
conveniently built
Rooster
just
Teeth.
out of frame of camera. Mika, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the PC
Oh, and her
Gaming
dad
Show
is LeVar Burton.
2021. It feels great
not?
to be back on a live stage once again. Over the next 90 minutes, we're going to bring you a showcase of some of the most exciting upcoming PC titles with world premieres and exclusive interviews.
And if dozens of new trailers wasn't enough for you guys, later in the show, we are going to tell you how to win a custom MechWarrior 5 themed PC powered by Intel. So you're going to want to stick around for that.
Now, make sure to keep out a special look for a special promo code throughout the show from Humble Bundle, during which you can get a ticket to get Civilization 6 Platinum Edition for just $10. But right now, we're gonna kick things off with Nautica Blade Point, probably the most original entry in the Battle Royale genre this year. Let's go!
I remember this. I don't remember that it was a battle royale, but I remember the game. $10. Sev, I tried setting this on low latency. I wonder how, because I noticed that was a setting, and it's not, I mean, you know, you don't usually have to worry about that when you're on Twitch, because it usually is just pretty good in terms of, like, the delay between what I'm seeing and what you guys are seeing. So this is low latency, which is supposed to be like near real time. Is it? How do we need to test it? August 12th, global launch. Okay. I didn't realize that was going to be a battle royale. Chainsaw coming in August. It's only $20. It's not
You are
bad.
watching the 2021 PC Gaming Show, and I am the new cloud-based stepbot. I am streaming from GeForce Now, NVIDIA's cloud gaming service that connects PC gamers like you to their own library of games.
I have two screens up, and there's about a 5-second difference.
Steam and the Epic Games Store.
Good.
Coming up, Dying Light 2 and Orcs Must Die 3.
Good.
But first, a trailer for Humble Games' Dodgeball Academia. And be sure to check out GeForce Now.
That means I'll actually see, like, stuff in chat, and it'll make sense faster, too. I should have been doing that the whole way. You have about account for how slow. You also have to account for how slow I type. Oh, true. Yeah, I guess that's true. Bless you. I think one of my cats just sneezed. World premiere! Okay.
Finally, I've made it. My time is now. I will become the best player the school has ever
Another
seen.
dodgeball game.
Dodgeball Academia.
But I don't hate it.
Here I come.
Oh, I don't hate this at all. It's like a dodgeball RPG. That's exactly what it is. Holy shit. This looks so good. I am so digging this. Dodgeball Academia, coming in 2021. PC, PS4, Xbox One, Switch.
Make sure to check out Dodgeball Academia, out soon from Humble Games. Ooh, that was sweet. Don't you agree, DevBot?
Sure, whatever you say, Sean. I agree with whatever you say.
I'm sensing a little bit of resentment there, buddy. Has some rusted your ports?
Super sold?
I
Yeah.
am happy to play
Me too.
second fiddle to
Me
a
too.
captain as charming and handsome as
Yeah,
you.
like Inazuma.
I have also
But
definitely
Dodgeball.
not dedicated
The old
multiple
Dodgeball.
hours to computing revenge plans in a range of lethalities.
Great!
New target acquired, Cap. It looks like Chivalry 2 with a special
I wanted to
word
type
from
swears, but
Steve
they wouldn't
Piggott,
come through.
CEO and creative director of Torn Banner Studios.
If I logged in, they would.
Hey guys, Steve Piggott, founder of Torn Banner Studios and creative director on Chivalry 2, which just launched 5 days ago. I'm so happy to be here at the PC Gaming Show. Chivalry 2, if you don't know, is a first-person slasher, which is like a first-person shooter, except instead of guns and grenades, you've got swords, battle axes, longbows, and players are fighting it out on these huge 64-player battlefields. It's all about creating those epic sword-fighting duels that you see in medieval Hollywood movies, and also that huge clash, the Battle of the Bastards kind of chaos and carnage. So the post-launch support plan is going to look like a mixture of
for Chivalry 2
and massive level content updates.
I know it just released last week.
One of the things we're most excited about is taking it to different eras in the medieval period. Before we've done the early period, now we're going closer to the later period in the upcoming update where you're going to get a bit more refined medieval armors and refined atmospheres that you can then go in and tarnish it and smear blood all over. But we really want to take players into different experiences and make each of our maps
I think I remember
its
that.
own game mode and make it something that medieval army would actually do when they go into a space. And when you come across these pristine gardens and this beautiful castle, you get to tear it all down and cause it's a canvas for your destruction.
Slay them all!
Our passion for Chivalry 2 is basically bottom line. It's the game that got us onto the scene and started the company, and it's the game that's going to take us so much further.
With the post-launch plan for Chivalry 2, the game at launch is a foundation. It's intentionally been built to be extended.
It's not just out and done. We're going to support it a lot with post-launch content.
Gallancourt is the first TO map that's coming out post-launch.
Gallancourt is going to take us to the high medieval times or the late medieval times.
It really captures the Agathian ideals of being this noble, rich, wealthy place where the prosperous live.
You're going to feel like you're sieging the Tower of London if it was on a port where ships could dock into. You'll also be blowing up a couple ships, which is fun. We've got a ton of weapons coming in at launch, but there'll be more and more added to it post-launch as well.
A new fighting style is really going to change up the experience and change how you have to fight everyone. Post-launch content is something that we're going to be working on for a long time.
The game is really going to at least double in size for free.
Oh yeah!
Next up, we have an exciting look at
it'll be on
Dying
Game
Light
Pass
2,
eventually.
and make sure to stick around to find out how you could win a
Dying Light 2?
custom Mech Warrior
Okay.
PC from our friends at Intel.
Wait, she did say Dying Light 2, right? No egrets, guys. Sounds like it's got a heavy flow of content. You're just full of them, Seth. I want that ramen, light up LED sign. That's pretty cool. What the fuck? Wrangle your taste buds. Ramen. My favorite kind of ramen. Ooh, Splatoon-like elements. Get rude with food. I hope the game is called Raw Men. That'd be a good name for a game. Oh, it is. Good. Raw Men. Sign me up.
Hi, my name is Piotr Szymanek.
That's tight.
I'm
that game looks fun. I'm in. That game looks fun.
Stay Human.
I definitely want to play it. Was that? I mean, if that was clearly announced, I totally forgot about it.
Today,
like I said, it's so hard to keep up
of
on some
the
things.
PC Gaming Show.
And
I'm gonna
when there's
tell
so
you
many games,
a little bit about the Dying
some
Light
things
universe.
obviously get slipped
So,
away.
Stay tuned.
Man, I can't believe this is finally
Every
coming out in
tragedy
December.
begins somewhere. This one started with a virus that escaped from Haran, the city we met in the first part of the game. and it reached.
Oh, was it at the Tribeca showcase? I didn't watch that. That would be why.
Where Dying
I didn't watch
2
that.
takes place. Remember, January 6, 2000.
Kosh did not show
Deliverance
Deliverance 2. They did not.
Black Monday. The military
they talked about the original Deliverance coming to Switch, and that was it.
It was a mistake.
Now, however, we only watched about
the chemicals
mixed with 40 minutes of it, 30 minutes of it. It was insanely boring. We tuned out pretty quick.
Most people into bloodthirsty monsters. Don't think of them as zombies, though. They are more like
I would have seen the story if they would have.
Suffering people who attack everything that lives as a result of their pain and rage. Those who survived the chemical raid took refuge on the rooftops. And you all
Gosh didn't show anything, really.
People live on the rooftops, monsters in the streets. Nobody in their right mind would dare to come down. Well, let's say almost nobody. The exception is the main character of Dying Light 2, Aiden. But why is he braver than others? How did he develop such a unique parkour and combat skills? Believe me, guys, I would gladly answer all these questions, but I'm not here to spoil it for you.
Yeah, I love the original Dying Light.
Same nightmare haunts me every night.
I'm
locked up with
a very good game.
I don't know what he did to me.
Surprisingly
but he
good.
Did it every day, over and over, looking for something he couldn't find.
But I also like that Mirror's Edge style of parkour running and stuff. So
scream when they separated
in movement.
What could I do? They had rifles, and we were 5 years old. And there was a fire, explosions, chaos. I got away. Soldiers took me out of the city, but my sister stayed there.
I played until it got to night. Once nightfall struck, Seb's like, game's over. That's fun. Little day simulator.
Undergoing mysterious medical research. The last thing Aiden remembers from that time is
I had no expectations for it, but it was a lot of fun and the night got scary. Fuck yeah, but that was so fun.
A little girl that was being tested.
I'm so ready for Dying Light 2. It's been in development hell for like, what, 6 years? 5 years? It's a ridiculous amount of time. I'm glad it's just finally resurfacing and coming out.
The following years haunted Aiden with these questions and with guilt over leaving her. Moreover, Mia is the only answer to the question who Aiden really is. Now in 2036, we meet Aiden when, for the first time during his pilgrimage, he finds a clue about how to find his sister. Aiden's path to the truth is tough, full of challenges and adventures. The difficult choices to make as well as their consequences await you. You're going to discover them all in December 2021.
Hopefully it doesn't slip. Let's hope it keeps that date. Kyle's expecting it to get delayed again. Well, see, now I don't know. Now they're talking about pre-order bonuses and stuff. That December 7th probably is probably pretty close to locked in.
Looks great.
And
maybe
spooky.
not.
Whew, well, we are here back on the E3 stage so we can get closer to your comments and reactions to what you're seeing on this year's PC Gaming Show.
That is right, Sean. So you out there, keep your comments coming in. And as you're watching this year, we want to get your input on a subject that Sean and I are pretty passionate about, PC building. So this year, we've put a number of prototype PCs based on MechWarrior 5, but we're only going to manufacture one of them. And you get to pick which custom design becomes our flagship PC for this year's PC Gaming Show, powered by the 11th Gen Intel Core i9 processor.
That is correct. Each of the prototype PCs that you see before you on the screen are paired with one of the 6 factions of MechWarrior 5. The Free Worlds League, the Draconis Combine, the Federated Sons, the Compellin Confederation, and more.
So cast your vote now for which faction and custom PC you want to win, and help us pick the best design.
I'm currently personally pulling for the Draconis Combine because, as you can see by my beautiful patch, I'm the biggest fan of MechWarrior 5 on the PC Gaming Show.
Well, all right. Well, we'll check in later to see which group survives this Mech Warrior showdown. But for now, let's check in with our very own mech pilot, Frankie Ward, who went on a special mission to get a closer look at Sega and Amplitude Studios' upcoming strategy game, Humankind.
Ooh, a little in-look at Humankind. I'll take that. This game looks fun.
In Humankind, you will be creating a civilization as unique as you are. And speaking of unique, it's me, Frankie Ward. Looking kind of good, don't you think?
Like the fist.
Wondering how I got into the game?
Sure you do, Seth! Come on now! Sure you do. Kyle will give you the fist, I bet. Where's he at? Where's he at? He'll give it to you.
Oh, you think you can beat me? Posture all you like. I've seen worms with more impressive empires.
Dude, I love this fucking track. Holy crap. It's beautiful. With the Neanderthal DJ ad.
Get ready to play against me in the Humankind closed beta, starting now.
Do they actually have a release date for that yet, though? Oh, they do. August 17th. Good. I don't know if that's new information, but I'm glad that they have a release date. Okay. I like this, I think. This looks fun. A rare case where the cinematic was less impressive than the gameplay. That's true. I mean, when you think about it. They always run. That looks good.
Thank you for watching the PC Gaming.
You know what I'd like to see? The DLC for Katana Zero. I wish we'd see the Katana Zero DLC, or just like something new from Katana Zero. They were supposed to be working on that that DLC like 2 years ago, and it just like slipped out of nowhere.
Special word from Valve. But first, Orcs Must Die 3.
A special something from Valve, huh? Portal 3! They're gonna make Frank's birthday even better.
Hey! You want it? Come and get it. Well, it's about time.
July 23rd.
Joining me to talk about
I will
Orcs Must Die 3
probably not be
from
playing
Robot
that.
Entertainment is design director Jerome K.
Unfortunately.
Jones. Welcome, Jerome.
Thanks, Sean. Glad to be here.
So, for anyone who's never seen an Orcs Must Die game, what is the Orcs Must Die series all about?
Well, Orcs Must Die 3 is a third-person tower defense game. So basically, there are tons of orcs and bad guys trying to get into these rifts, and the player has to stop them. We give players tons of weapons and traps and tools to do this, and while you're defending the rifts, you can play solo, or you can invite a friend and play co-op.
Now, since this is the third game in the series, what's new compared to the previous 2 titles?
There are 2 new campaigns, but the main new story campaign takes place about 25 years after Orcs Must Die 2, so not only will the fans be able to catch up on any new developments with the Order, but they will also place some new heroes in our all-new war scenarios, which are these new massive levels where you fight hundreds of orcs on the battlefields outside of the fortress themselves. So you're fighting indoors and outdoors, which is pretty new. We have a new mode called Scramble. It's basically adding random elements against the player, making the levels more challenging.
I want to know about the toys. What are the new weapons and the new traps that are coming?
We added war machines and war guardians. So a war machine is like
they're editing
there are
it
these
like it's.
massive
I just I don't
traps,
know.
like you might release a giant.
I just laugh at
tornado
that
on
kind
the
of editing,
battlefield, or you'll
where it
climb
looks like
into a
they
catapult
are actually
and
talking
you'll
to each other
fire
when they're really
at,
not.
You know, giant orc armies. And then the
It's so
war
phony.
guardians are it's like putting other war mages on the battlefield with you to fight with you.
I hate that
except
kind
they
of
have their
editing.
own attacks and their own special abilities.
Well, I gotta ask then, when and where can we play Orcs Must Die 3?
So OMD3 is coming out on July 23rd on Steam, PlayStation, and Xbox, and pre-orders start today. So you should rush off to
I guess
Steam
all that
now
was new
and put
information.
OMD3 on your wish list.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Jerome K. Jones. Once again, just a few more weeks to wait for Orcs Must Die 3. For now, though, it's time for us to take a look at Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song.
Exclusive.
4, 5.
Is this a new Vampire the Masquerade? That because there's like 3 or 4 already announced. Is this one of the ones that we already know about,
9.
or is this something brand new?
10.
Well, that's what I mean. That's what I'm just saying.
Where are you hiding, sweetie? Halsey. Halsey, get out here.
And they're all like different, right? They all play so differently or whatever, like because different teams make the games and there's no like what makes a Vampire the Masquerade games. Bloodlines, Blood Hunt, and the narrative text-based one plus
you come
this.
for me and mine.
Yeah. Well, Blood Hunt we just saw the other day, right? At Summer Game Fest. That was that
You
Battle
need to find
Royale
us.
based on Vampire the Masquerade.
All I want is to be with my little girl.
But I feel like there's also another
Is
one
that
too.
so much to ask?
That looks tight though. This one looks really cool. I love the vibe. Animations are a little weird, but it's okay.
Hello, this is Cern from Passion Republic Games. We are a Malaysian-based indie game studio working on Gigabash, a multiplayer
Gigabash.
arena brawlers inspired by kaijus and heroes. Today,
Sounds
we'd
cool.
like to showcase some new and exciting gameplay footage of our oversized characters in action. Please, enjoy the brawl.
Okay. Right? It's sort of like a I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking it's like if Rampage was a fighting game. Bloodlines 2 needs to be good, but I don't know. I think an easy game to make. I know. Let's see here. How many do I have listed on my list? Probably just 1 or 2. I'm pulling it up right now. For Vampire the Masquerade. Yeah, I just have Bloodlines 2 written down on my list. Because I'm not going to play Blood Hunt.
let's check out a trailer for Lemnis Gate, and make sure you hang around afterwards for the
Lemnis
developer
Gate. That's
interview
MMO, right?
Mankind is
facing total
Think so.
annihilation.
We stand on the verge of extinction.
Infertility spreading across the globe.
Humanity's last living generation.
a major scientific breakthrough.
Yet there is hope for our future.
The project known as the Lemnis Gate.
But if we are to survive, first, we must go back. 3, 2, 1.
Never mind. It's not an MMO at all. It's a battle royale or something. Or an arena shooter of some sort.
Let's go.
I was thinking of something else. I don't know what. Maybe Lost Ark? Maybe that's what I was thinking of.
You have only one mission. Activate the Lemnis Gate.
Nah. August 3rd. Not something I want to play. But, cool for those that do.
Joining us to talk about Lemnis Gate is the game director from Rat Loop Games Canada. It's James
Awesome
Anderson.
name.
Thanks for joining us, James.
Rat Loop Games.
Now, let's begin by
there are
asking,
so many
what the heck
like
is a
games like that
first-person
these
shooter
days.
turn-based
Definitely.
strategy game?
The entire game is set
I guess there's
inside
like
of a
so many everything
25
now.
second
Just so many
time
games.
loop. So instead
There's
of
just
playing
so many games in
continuously,
general.
You play for 25 seconds turn by turn. So for example, I'll take a turn and play for 25 seconds, and then you'll take a turn and play for 25 seconds.
That's unique.
And then we, turn by turn, layer new characters into the same 25-second time loop. So for example, I may run down a hallway and throw a grenade, killing one of your operatives. But then on the next turn, you may intercept my operative before he threw the grenade. So we have Retrieve XM, Seek and Destroy, Classic Deathmatch, and we have a game mode called Domination.
Can you walk me through a little bit of like what a few turns at the start of a round looks like?
You can see the
Interesting
board,
concept.
You can see the time loop, everything that's happening, and then we both get time to like observe, plan, and then execute our moves.
When and where can we play it?
So Lemnis Gate will be launching on August 3rd. It's open for pre-orders right now on Steam, and we're coming up to a open beta in July. The game will
That
launch
hurts my
on
brain.
PC and console, both current and next-gen platforms.
Thank you so much for joining us, James Anderson. Once again, that is the genre-bending, first-person shooter, turn-based strategy game, Lemnis Gate. Now, we're not the only one marooned in the stars out here. Coming up next, let's take a look at Next Space Rebels.
Next Space
No Man's Land has a
Rebels.
technical term. It's called common, which means, my friends, that space is for
StarTube.
everyone. And I mean everyone!
Next Space Rebels.
What, you running a YouTube channel at the same time?
It's alive! It's alive!
If only it was that easy. Interesting, the game, though. Kind of want to check that out. Fall 2021. Kind of want to check that out.
You guys just saw Next Space Rebels. And hey, if you play enough of that game, maybe you'll get good enough at building rockets to join us up in orbit. But don't do anything illegal like Day 9 did. Last break, we set up our Intel and MechWarrior 5 custom PC contest and asked you guys at home to vote for the winners. Well, we're just down to 3 houses now, with Davion, Russell Haig, and Liao being eliminated.
Hey, look, Sev, our
So,
two are still in there, 4 and
press X to
6.
pay respects, etc., etc.
Looks like
Now
number
that
2 is gonna
means that we only
dominate,
have 3
though.
houses left: Karita, Steiner, and Merrick. So make sure to vote now, because the winner will determine the build of the custom Mech Warrior 5 themed PC powered by Intel. So let's keep the show moving. And next up, it's a brand new medieval RPG. This is War Tales.
War Tales. Okay. Let me Medieval RPG, huh?
100 years have passed since the rise of the Edarin.
Number 6, give me the fist!
And its untimely demise following the Great Plague. In these troubled times of quarreling factions and outlaws roaming the land, work is not scarce for a band of mercenaries. The stories of this age have been recorded. They are known as the War Tales.
Alright, show me... Oh, I was gonna say show me gameplay, but they are. Isometric, huh? Ooh, strategy. Okay. Techie Geek will be all over this. Ooh. I like the monster lurking in the forest. This year. That looks cool.
That was the debut of
I definitely will think I have to check that out.
Open world RPG from Shiro Games about leading a mercenary troop on a sprawling adventure. And speaking of mercenaries, our battle for the best custom PC based on MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries continues. We'll be back live on
like a
Tuesday,
Medieval
so
Wastelands
make
or
sure
something.
You keep voting for the PC build
Definitely.
you like the most and head over to PCGamer.com/IntelMW5 for your chance to win. So, how about another game announcement? This is E3 after all, and this year's PC gaming show is so full of games set in space, it's starting to feel a little crowded up there. But the next game we have to show you is very special. It is the world-exclusive reveal of Ixion, a deep settlement management game set in the stars. In Ixion, you struggle to maintain a space station, stockpiling resources, managing external and internal threats, and rescuing
Ixion?
survivors of other failed expeditions.
Probably.
We think this will be a brilliant entry into the genre when it releases. So here is your first look at Ixion.
The Earth, our home, she is unique. Held in its bosom are the ingredients of evolution. Beyond raw survival, beyond the safety of comfort, we, humanity, pursue something greater. We have learnt, persevered, shaped our knowledge from that which is found in the furthest realms of science. However, humanity has brought destruction to the earth, polluted its blood, choked its breath. Today we are paying the price for this. We know the taste of a dying world. But the earth is not to be our grave. A mother does not wish to see her children disappear with her. She wishes to see instead courage in her children, to carry on. Dolos carries this courage. We have gone further than any nation, moved faster than any corporation, hand in hand with those who, like us, carry that courage. The Tycoon Station is both an epilogue
I'm so intrigued,
and a prologue to humanity's next steps.
The build-up.
Our Council of Scientists leads the vanguard. They know, as do we all, that the survival of humanity now depends on what we glimpse out there in the dark. That we are masters of our own destiny. That we must go as a species bound together, pushing further into the unknown.
It's too bad this wasn't
new sea because
real.
there is hope to be found.
Because it's
horizons
true.
to explore, and because our very existence depends on it. I give you the stars. I give you
I want to explore
the
space so
bold
bad.
engine.
We got COVID, so we probably won't get this far. Probably not. Yeah, IXIO and Ixion, okay. Next year. I'll be keeping a close eye on that. I want to see actual gameplay, because I'm intrigued by the premise and the story. World premiere. Okay. Far was a fun little game, and this looks like it could be too. I like the look of this. It's got some Spiritfarer vibes going on. A little bit sailing. Oh, it's a sequel. Changing Tides. Sweet. Looks like it's coming everywhere, too. Far Changing Tides.
Sean, what if for one segment I was the lead and you were my sidekick?
What? Who's ever heard of a human sidekick?
There are plenty of human sidekicks, Sean.
That'd be cool to bundle the two together, yeah.
Human sidekicks.
Or, you know, like, sort of like what Life is Strange is doing.
No.
Buy the deluxe edition,
I mean
we'll give you
human sidekicks to
both games or
robot
something.
heroes. Can you compute that, DevBot?
DevBot cannot compute. There is no known precedent set for human sidekick to robot lead.
Yeah, there you go.
Human sidekick, robot lead.
DevBot, I think it's time for a hard reboot. Frankie, can you take over while I sort this out?
Aye, aye. Let's take a look at the next game reveal.
You need to see more Frankie. Come on now. Jessica, you checking this one out? This could be neat. Build a legacy. Yeah, the music has been phenomenal in so many trailers. Lakeburg Legacies. That looks cool. That looks really cool.
It's the PC Gaming Show, and when you're not watching me, your favorite recurring bit of a robot, make sure to head over to GeForceNow.com to grab a priority membership trial. In celebration of gaming's biggest week, you can try out all the priority benefits, including faster access to playing your favorite games, longer playtimes, and the glory of high-performance gaming with RTX on. Act fast, the special offer is only available for a limited time. Still more to come, including Jurassic World Evolution 2, Silt, and a word from Valve. But first, the captain of our program, Sean Day9 Plug, has an interview with Darian Katz from Piranha Games to talk about MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. I'll be taking notes.
Ah, DevBot, I love you so much more as a voice without a body. Let's talk about MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, and joining us to do so from Piranha Games is
Dan did the review for us.
Marketing and Community Manager Darren Katz. Thanks so much for joining us, Darren.
Thank you, Sean. Great to be here.
Now, the MechWarrior universe is gigantic. There's a ton of games in it. I even played MechWarrior 2 back in 1995.
This is HQ. What is your situation?
Where does MechWarrior 5 sit in the space?
Yeah, obviously there's a very rich legacy of games that go way back. But in particular, MechWarrior 5 pays homage to MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries. But it has all this modern design and technology.
Oh, you're doing the dishes. Did you see that game?
About with you today.
It looks like something you might like.
At the real basics of what makes
that looks like something you might like.
And doing mech on mech combat awesome.
You become a part of your machine. And when you're out in battle, it's not just a matter of pointing and shooting at everything. You're also managing your systems, whether you're, shooting a lot of energy weapons or missile weapons that have high heat output. Well, you got to manage your heat so that you don't shut down in the middle of a battle. And when you're facing your foes, you can salvage these battle mechs. So if you see a mech that you want, well, you might not want to destroy it completely. You might want to take out its legs or take out its arm weapons so that the pilot has to eject, and then you can just take the mech.
Now, in the last few weeks, I understand that there's been a whole lot of new content, both updates to the base game and a new DLC, Heroes of the Inner Sphere. Talk to me about what's in the DLC.
Boy, there's a lot in the DLC. I'm excited about all this stuff. There's the new career mode. When you start with the DLC, you can import your campaign previously if you'd like to, or you can start over from scratch and start from any of the great houses. And then carve your path through the galaxy from there. Speaking of paths, there's new career paths.
I like watching the comments scroll on the bottom of the screen
for your
that they're showing.
And it's a really exciting new feature for me. And there's a new procedural mission type called Beachhead. This is a big
I don't know if you saw the one like a minute or two ago that was like, MechWarrior is the only thing that keeps me and my dad talking, so I'm glad to see a new one. How did that make it by?
As you land on the planet, you're wanting to take out satellite.
Unless that's, if that's true, then damn.
Communicate with each other. You're taking out artillery emplacements. You're basically clearing the path, as I said, for your invasion force, which leads to a really cool ending of the mission if you succeed as your invasion force comes down. And there's a new biome called Extrasolar Moon, which that's maybe kind of represented in the image behind me. It's a really cool lunar type setting that we haven't had before. And then there's a lot of new equipment and weapons, things like electronic countermeasures and other electronic equipment like Beagle Active Probe, Mask, which is a little like a turbo boost for mechs, new weapons like chem lasers, mech rifles, and stream
this
SRMs.
Game seems impenetrable.
So a lot of new content. I'm really excited about it.
Can you talk to me about what are the new different mechs? How do they play differently?
MechWarrior is so hard to control.
The Vulcan, Dervish, Corsair, Marauder 2, Champion, Charger, and Hatamoto Chief.
Playing it with a controller,
familiar names.
It's somewhat difficult.
Yeah. So the first one
playing
I'll
with
talk
a
about is the
keyboard
Vulcan. It's a very unique
difficult.
mech. It's got
That's why they had
when
you'll
see from the profile.
That MechWarrior game came out on Xbox or whatever it was. They had that like giant fucking plug-in that you had to use.
Highly mobile, and typically it's used for.
But it had like throttles everywhere and shit.
Because of its mobility, so it can get in and out fast.
That's what you need to play these games.
A specific target. If you're on an assassination mission, for example, you can get in there, find your target, get back out. Another mech that I'm super excited about, this is one of my favorites, is the Marauder 2. This thing is a 100-ton assault mech, and it is just a beast. Yeah, it is gigantic, and it is terrifying to see it coming at you on the battlefield.
It's something we've talked about before, modding. I know that MechWarrior 5 has a rich modding community. What are some of the amazing mods you've seen developed?
There's simple modifications.
I like the design
HUD
they have
changes,
around the
changing
boxes.
colors, adding mechs, weapons, and equipment to full conversion
around
mods.
the
We've got
cam
basically
boxes
a
and
Mech
stuff.
Commander mod in development that is just amazing. That's a top-down, real-time strategy game. So really, anything you can imagine, somebody out there in the community is probably working on.
Where can people go to get MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries?
Yeah, you can pick it up on Steam, GOG, Epic Game Store, Microsoft PC, and of course, Xbox.
Thank you so much, Darren Katz, for joining us to talk about MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. And of course, a warm thank you to MechWarrior 5 for sponsoring the PC Gaming Show and giving me this cool patch. Coming up next, let's take a look at Silt.
Silt, huh? World premiere. This looks cool. This looks so cool. Damn. I love the imagery, some of the choices made. This is really cool. Nice brief tease. Next year? Doesn't even say. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, it is Secret Neighbor. Okay. Or whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, Hello Neighbor. That's what it's called. There might be something called Secret Neighbor. I don't know. I wasn't sure, but the art style definitely kind of made me think that initially. Yeah, Hello Neighbor 2. Later this year.
Hi, I'm Rich Newbold, Game Director on Jurassic World Evolution 2. Following the incredible success of the first game, we are very excited to return to such an amazing world and bring you our most authentic experience yet. Set after the events of Jurassic World.
Kind of hope Xbox or Microsoft Secret Neighbors multiplayer versions. That's it. I hope Xbox strikes a deal with Frontier and gets Jurassic World Evolution 2 on Game Pass, because that would be amazing.
And for the very first time, you will be building parks and facilities beyond Isla Nublar as you explore new, stunning locations across the globe. Of course, it wouldn't be Jurassic World if it wasn't for the stars of the show, our dinosaurs, and we are thrilled to be bringing to life even more authentic species than ever before, including awe-inspiring flying and marine reptiles. So sit back and allow me to welcome you to Jurassic World Evolution 2.
Some good things come out of the UK.
We ignored all the warnings. Forgot the lessons. We abused our power.
Daly's place.
We played with genetics like it was a toy. We weren't careful.
Did you watch Omega and Moose last night? Or
this
catch it after?
Is a very different world.
Behind the evolution. Perfect.
You just saw Jurassic World Evolution 2, and you know, after all your failed attempts at running a dinosaur park and getting all those people killed, I think this is finally going to be the one where you finally pull it off without a hitch. With a host of new features and new dinosaurs, this sequel from Frontier is an even deeper management sim with a brand new and original narrative. Make sure to wishlist it on Steam now for release
the
later
Young
this
Bucks
year.
came out
now, with all the
and
games
did the
we've
super
so far
kicks
today,
to
we're
Moose and then the double BTE trigger.
So far, it seems like the chatter on social media is all about
and then the one-winged angel
not a Blade point,
when Omega
and
was
unsurprisingly, MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries.
celebrating.
I have a feeling, though,
The lights
that
went
may
out and
change,
Sammy showed
as
up
we have plenty more
and
to
got in
come.
the ring with the chair.
Let's now head on over to
And
see
then
what
Don
the
got
folks
on the
at
mic
New
and just
Blood
said, "You know what,
Interactive
Sammy? I'm
have
one of the
cooking.
EVPs.
Take
You're
it away."
fired." And he's like, "That's bullshit, Don." I don't know. It felt kind of weird. Yeah, I still think he's going to. I still think it's going to be Sammy and Kenny at Slammiversary. It was an alright show. I mean, nothing worth going back and watching. Kyle is completely famous. Look at that. Look at that game. Kyle is completely famous. We gotta play that game. We gotta cover that game.
It just wouldn't be the PC gaming show without a fantastic new Blood Supercut. And joining us from New Zealand is New Blood CEO Dave Oshry. Hey, Dave.
Hey guys, thanks for having us back for another year. You know, what you just saw
I hate
was
Kyle
what
is
New Blood's got
completely
going on
famous.
for
Already makes my
2021.
skin
Some
crawl.
stuff you might know about, some stuff you might not know
Oh,
about,
it's so
and
good.
some stuff we're not ready to talk about
So
just
good.
yet. But what I do want to talk about is Gloomwood. Gloomwood, as you know, is our next flagship title inspired by great PC games like System Shock, Arx Fatalis, Call of Cthulhu, and of course, the Thief series of games. And not
Dave, I'm
Bloodborne.
sorry. That's
Not one
really
bit.
great, Dave. Gosh, this is kind of embarrassing. We kind of need to hurry it up a little bit. I just want to make sure that we have enough time for our next video. We got an incoming message from Gabe Newell. So I guess goodbye for this year. I'm really sorry to cut you off, but see you next year.
What a dick.
What? I'm sorry, what? You're bumping me. You're bumping me for Gabe. Gabe, that Gandalf look, he doesn't even go here.
Is everything okay, Dave?
Not now, Mom, I'm upset. Where is Gabe? Where is Gabe? Where is his boat? Yeah, take me to him. Take me to Gabe Newell. Gabe. Bull. PC Gamer. This isn't over.
I fucking love it.
I'm sure Dave is and will be fine. And if he's not, who cares? Because we have a special message from Gabe Newell. Take it away, Gabe.
Hi, this is Gabe Newell. I want to thank PC Gamer for all of the opportunities it gives us as developers
Come on, Gabe.
to connect with gamers around
Come
the
on,
world
Gabe.
and highlight the
Drop
new
a bomb
exciting
right
projects
now.
we have coming. One of those for us is Steam Next Fest, an event we're hosting in just a few days to give players a chance to try demos of upcoming games for free. We'll be featuring some of the demos you'll be seeing during this week's PC Gamer event and dozens more. Here's a look at just some of the titles to be featured during Steam Next Fest.
Welcome to Steam Next Fest, where we're showing a massive collection of upcoming titles on Steam. During the week of the festival, developers from around
Tiny
the
Thor looks
world
fun.
release their demos for you to play.
Time to put on the gamer pants. Let's go.
Oh my god! So go explore the newest titles. From first-time devs to seasoned pros, this is Steam Next Fest.
Oh, fuck, some of those look pretty good.
That's all he had to say. Son of a bitch. Unreal. Oh well. That was just an announcement of the next Steam Fest, I guess. How exciting. How exciting. Gabe Newell got brought on to talk about game demos. How exciting. Now this, however, looks like a lot of fun. Solstice. Ooh, I even like the name. How about a 2022? Okay. I was going to say, how about a window? And I'll take it. Oh, coming to console, too. Microsoft, pick it up. Game Pass, baby. Come to think of it, Xbox didn't say anything about the ID Xbox demos on Tuesday.
Glad to have you
They
back,
did not.
DevBot.
They did not.
I wouldn't ever want anything to come between us.
Me neither? That's a weird thing to say.
Like a petty disagreement over hosting responsibilities, or all-out robot versus human war.
You know, it is time to look at some hardware. Here on the PC Gaming Show, you know we keep frame rates high and the rays accurately traced. Building and upgrading your rig is as much a part of the hobby as playing the games. We put our heart and soul into these machines, and if that means using enough RGB to light the Vegas Strip, who's to judge us? This year, with the help of PC Gamer's hardware editors, which I'm pretty sure they're just, weird brains in a jar, we've picked out 4 of the most exciting pieces of kit set to emerge from labs soon. First up, something fittingly sci-fi. The Impulse is a neurocontroller that aims to make you a better gamer by cutting out response times almost entirely. It's not quite Alex Vance's gravity gloves from Half-Life, nor is it quite up there
So I'm
with
covering it
Gabe
up. It
Newell's
says
dream
price
of a
TBD.
direct brain-to-game interface, but the Impulse is as close
This
as we're
layout
going
covers
to get
up that
this
bottom
year.
right-hand corner.
The glove measures the signal traveling through muscles in your hand to beat your finger to the click. In theory, it's giving you the chance to nail that headshot precious milliseconds ahead of your opponent. If it works out, we could see a tech like this become commonplace in esports. And if it doesn't, let's hope our neurons at the very least remain unfried. Next up, you guys might be wondering what this chunky
Price
piece is.
$349.95.
So allow me to introduce you to the
So
Fnatic
$350
CSL DD wheelbase.
US dollars.
Do you want to feel like you're really burning rubber at Daytona? Well, then you need a serious
Damn.
force feedback wheel.
Talk about
Direct drive
freaking
wheelbases gets
steering
you
wheels
as
earlier.
close to the feel
Look
of
at that.
a real racing machine without, having to huff gas and stuff like that. Historically, the problem with this tech has been the price, which has involved dropping real car money on your rig. So, Fnatic aims to solve that. The CSL DD comes in at only $350, which still isn't exactly a bargain, but it's much cheaper than its competitors. And the CSL DD is already wowing diehard sim racers. It might be slight overkill to use it for Rocket League, though. Believe it or not, sometimes less really is more.
$1,060.
On the subway like we all do, you don't need to drag your tower along for the ride.
$1,060.
Just use the One X player. A wave of more powerful processors have finally made handheld PC gaming a reality.
Imagine
Inside
the
this
Switch
machine,
Pro
you've actually
like
got an
that.
Intel Tiger
$1,000.
with XE graphics.
Give it to me.
These
I would
machines
buy
are
it.
going to be cropping up more and more, so expect major advances still to come. Lastly, let's take a look at the Asus PG-32UQX. Not
Man.
the most catchy name for this gaming monitor with all of the trimmings, but it's actually one of the sexiest PC products this year. That's because this monitor comes with a mini LED backlight featuring full local dimming. The result is a screen that's not only fast, but brighter than the sun. Stare at it long enough and you might not notice the $3,000 price tag. For those of you still upstanding, it's time for more killer games, starting with Chaos Gate.
Oh, it's Warhammer 40,000. Man, there's so many of those games coming out too. There's so many. There's only one I'm interested in. It's the one we just recently talked about on the podcast. Shot us, lot us in
You
tears
just
or
got the
whatever.
chance
Shoot
to
us, loot
witness
us in
Chaos
tears.
Gate Demon Hunters,
Or
the
Teeth.
newest Warhammer 40K
That's the one.
game from
Whatever.
Frontier and
Shoot us,
Complex
loot us, and
Games.
Teeth, or
If you're a
whatever
fan
it's
of
called.
turn-based tactics,
That one looks
strategic-based
tight.
management, brutal
All the
combat,
others I'm just
or
not
you're
that
like
excited
me and
for.
are really hyped after watching these Astartes animation 100 times, make sure to wishlist Chaos Gate Demon Hunters on Steam now to get ready for the 2022 release. Next up, we have a trailer for Pioneer, a spooky and gorgeous-looking shooter that draws on the lineage of games like Stalker. Let's take a look.
Okay. I recently discovered today that I might enjoy Stalker, so.
себе такое бремя? Испытывать бесконечную боль и терпеть ужаснейшие кошмары за весь тот хаос, который вы пережили. А вы ведь, как и многие другие, всего-навсего желали счастливой жизни, не так ли? Пожалуйста, не смотрите на меня как на монстра. Я думаю, что
It looks pretty crazy so far.
как и вы. Вы лучше
Like,
скажите.
out there.
А вы приняли условия острова? Какой ценой?
For Russia! I know. You moving there, Sev? Leaving the UK behind? Hard pass.
Хочешь устроить новый рейд на могильник? Сейчас это невозможно. На острове скоро вновь разгорится война. Истовики начнут замес бригады, и ни у кого из них больше не будет сил, чтобы нас поддерживать. Единственный выход для нас — начать собирать остатки вымпела.
Yeah, I'll play this. Why the hell not?
Далеко не все из наших
Looks
товарищей
okay.
погибли. Это
This looks
невероятно
okay.
суицидальная миссия, и для того, чтобы ее выполнить, нам нужны наши ребята. Да, они, возможно, не захотят, но нам все равно надо найти их.
Ugh. That walking scene there looked a little rough. It looked a little glitchy. Although I like that the RPG elements of this.
Точно не враги. Вы не понимаете меня и не понимаете остров. Вы смотрите на меня и на другие порождения острова.
I didn't write it down yet.
Но мы все всего лишь друг друга боимся. Поэтому нам так плохо. Поэтому нам так одиноко. Остров дал нам шанс создать новую прекрасную жизнь. И мы даже не пытаемся этим шансом воспользоваться.
Кто вы такие? Назовите себя!
Мы здесь, чтобы передать вам прощальное послание, товарищ Волков. Химическое оружие уже уехало в могилу. Теперь все, что вы делаете, просто тщетно.
Oh shit, I changed the scene. God damn it. Sorry, no, that's the wrong one too. That's also the wrong one. There we go. I knew I'd find the right hotkey eventually. Pioneer, okay. Pioneer. I literally changed it with my pen just by sitting here tapping it. Once a day at least. Once a stream.
Running out
Once
to
a
vote
stream
for which
almost.
custom PC you'd like us to assemble. So vote now for one of the remaining MechWarrior factions by typing into chat wherever you at home are watching. All right, so now we've got another stack of brand new trailers for you, beginning with a special transmission from one of our favorite games based in space, EVE Online.
Ooh, something new.
New recruits, on behalf of Concord, I would like to welcome you to the EVE Online's Academy. Great job in surviving so far. I'm quite amazed that you actually managed to get past those pirates earlier. You're about to take on an adventure like no other. The Star Cluster is filled with other capsuleers, and it's up to you if you work with them or against them. You can make a living as a peaceful explorer, or as an industrialist, shaping the foundations of EVE's economy. If combat is your thing, you can work yourself up the ranks as an enforcer, or prove your prowess in a fleet as a soldier of fortune. Whatever your choice, we will lose many on the path of becoming a capsuleer. But I believe you have what it takes.
My brother is addicted to EVE Online. Been playing it for years
EVE
now.
Online, you
I've heard a lot of people
This is EVE.
are quite
it's
addicted
a crazy
to EVE.
universe where
Like some of
anything
them
can happen, and
multi-scale
however you wanna do it,
battles that
go
take
for it.
place or that take months to plan or whatever. I've seen a lot of crazy things on this game. I've never jumped into it because of the dedication required.
Specialize in manufacturing and delivering.
It's too much for me.
Chips in bulk. I want to be on the side of the people who are
It
fighting
requires
against
way
the
too much
oppression, against the
dedication.
bad guys, and it's
Warcraft
like a
is about
project.
as much
You just
dedication
kinda
as I
put
can
the pieces
do.
together by getting the skills ready for the ship and all the modules, and that ship basically is the dream.
You get to use cloaking devices, probes to scan down unknown parts of space. And there's always the threat of being discovered by another player who might be
Yeah,
out
I decided to
hunting
jump into Star
explorers.
Citizen instead.
Your heart's racing. Everything,
I do wanna play Star
bullets are
Citizen when
flying,
it's, like,
ships are all
fully
over the
done.
place, and you start shaking because your adrenaline's pumping because you're gonna lose your ship.
Oh, you have a ship? Nice. I know it's hard to get one. At least it used to be. This looks okay. I don't know. Arbosia? Arborea. Arborea, that's what it's called. That one looked okay. Okay. I would like to see the gameplay of that. Oh, here we go. It's like Pikmin, maybe. It is! Sick! Sick. I really like that aspect about the Wild at Heart. That's neat. That's neat. Yeah, the art style's cool too. Next year. All right.
Chcielibyśmy zaprosić wszystkich widzów PC Gaming Show oraz fanów gier Survivor Horror RPG do obejrzenia naszego world premiere, w którym znajduje się ekskluzywny gameplay z misji The Haste, czyli wielkiego finału naszej gry Chernobylite.
You like the 2D models in 3D environments?
How do I enter that power plant?
This is Chernobylite again, right? Yeah.
We need intel.
We've seen this so many times.
Most of all, we need a fucking plan.
This week. I feel like this is the third time? Second time? Probably third time. Maybe second time.
We'll take our next step when the time is right.
Either way, it comes out
Today,
soon, right?
Let's focus on getting our strength back. Somewhere to sleep would be a start. I'm only really interested in one thing. Where is Tatiana? That ghost you're chasing. I don't know what to tell you.
I definitely want to play this,
The
though.
lion's den, I need
It looks super
check
cool
everything is ready.
and really good.
Sniper, are you in position?
Affirmative. I took the roof of an abandoned building with a pretty little view of the entire power plant.
Igor, take a rad reading, will you? 3.6. Not great. Not terrible.
Yeah, July 28th.
Don't go anywhere, because we have more games on the way. But coming up later, our friends at Games Radar will be bringing you the Future Game Show.
Less than an hour till that.
One of the most exciting games
Can't wait.
and PC.
Oh, wait.
2021 and beyond.
Actually, no. That starts at like...
Video game acting legends.
I was thinking 7:30. No, that starts at 7.
Features even more.
Ooh, we only got like 18 minutes to go till that. That means the PC Gaming Show is going to be ending soon. Oh, exciting. Future Game Show? Like I said, let's see. The last time there was a Future Game Show, let me pull up the
Stick
Spring
around,
Showcase.
More trailers, interviews,
Let's
and
see here.
reveals coming up.
World premiere. Uh-oh. What is this? Real time and turn-based, okay. Arctic Fox, no worries, man. Just catch it whenever if you never have a chance. Matoy Sakuraba doing the soundtrack, okay. What is this? Arctic Fox, just catch it whenever, man. No worries. If you're here, you're here. If you're not, you're not. I appreciate the support either way. Sacrifier? Back now on Kickstarter. Well, I guess we found our Kickstart My Heart game this week. Sacrifier. Sold, exactly. Oh, this is that. Oh, I thought it was a hunting game. Oh, it might still be. The weather looks cool. Poor bear. Icarus, August 11th. Huh. Okay.
In a future of endless futile war.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad at all. This also doesn't look that bad.
Territory was your only option. And this open world RPG, from the jungle to the streets. Maybe if you can infiltrate the factions, rob the syndicates, keep your team together, and stay alive, you might just find a way off.
Yeah, this looks really good. Mecha Jammer. Okay.
This is it, you guys. This is the final opportunity for you who are watching to decide.
All right,
which of
future
these
game
final
show at Spring
beautiful
Showcase.
MechWarrior 5
Let's see
PCs
every
gets
announcement
crafted
they had in the
for
Spring
your chance
Showcase.
To win, courtesy of Intel.
Shadow
Wherever you're
Tactics,
watching in
Blades of the
show, just go
Shogun,
crazy in chat
Hidden
with the
Deep,
color, house,
Glitch
or number
Punk,
of the build that you
Life
want
of
to see.
Delta,
So, here is where
Fling
we are
to the
at so
Finish,
far. It looks
Inculinati,
like
which looks
Karina
sick,
is at 46%,
The Lord of the Rings
Mac is at
Golem,
23%,
Arctic
and
Awakening,
Steiner
Returnal,
is at 31%.
Crytales,
All right, you guys,
Axiom
Karina's
Verge
not the
2,
one who wants to
Naraka
win
Blade
here. You
Point,
gotta get to
Savior,
voting.
Quantum
We're
Error
almost out
of Bird and Cage,
to vote,
It
but there's
Takes
still
Two,
some trailers
Game Dick,
left. So
Ember,
here is the Wandering Village.
Kathy Rain Director's Cut, Team 17 Showcase, Back for Blood, Warhammer, montages galore, Longest Road on Earth, Operation Tango, Oddworld Soulstorm. They had a shitload of stuff back at the Spring Showcase. I think we should get excited. This game looks amazing. The Wandering City, or whatever, this looks so good. But I think maybe we should get a little hyped for the future game show. It seems like Sony sometimes gives them things.
This has been such an amazing show so far that I must ask you, my loyal crew, what's been your favorite part?
I definitely am looking forward to Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song.
Oh, it's so hard to
Frankie
choose
wasn't really
every
on this
year,
year. She
but
probably
I
wasn't
think
there.
I'm gonna have to say Humankind for no particular reason.
Oh, no doubt. For me personally, I cannot wait for Lemnis Gate because I gotta know what a turn-based strategy.
But I mean, I guess none of them
first-person
are
shooter
really
game
there,
even
right?
is. What about you, Dembot?
I love the robot apocalypse.
Well, I guess Day 9 and Mika Burton were on stage together once.
Never mind.
No, not never mind. What did you say?
Wait, what?
Oops, system malfunctioning. Well, sending the next trailer now.
Oh, this looks familiar. What is this? That was disgusting. Yeah, it's reasonable to expect a couple big announcements, maybe at least one or two. It's reasonable to expect that, and like I said, we maybe see Sony there. Maybe they show up with I don't know. What do they have coming next now that Ratchet and Clank is out? Fucking nothing. What does Sony have coming next? They just had that Horizon Zero Dawn state of play, so it's not going to be that. And there's not even no guarantee that that's going to, make this year. So Sony's probably not there. One of my top 5 games ever made might be showing some new things this E3. If it happens, I kind of expect it there. Oh, cool. Which one is that? Death Trash. That looks sick. August 5th. Death Trash. Okay.
All right, you guys, this is the moment we have building up to all PC Gaming Showcase. Thanks to your tireless efforts to spam the chat, we have figured out which custom MechWarrior 5
The winner! They're ending on the winner. No, they still got 10 minutes
left.
left.
So thank you guys out there for all of your votes to help us pick the perfect rig to represent this year's PC Gaming Show. All right, day 9, can I get a drum roll?
Yeah, Death Trash.
Tom roll.
Can I get or a Tom roll?
Yeah.
Man, look at mine.
The winner is Karina!
Oh, and Sev, we both lost.
All right, you guys, let's take a look at the actual
We both
PC
lost.
winning build one more time.
Oh,
I guess that's only
cannot
fitting.
Wait. It's coming up. We
Here it
need
comes.
to take a nice peek at that beautiful looking PC.
There it is.
Ooh, there it is. Now that is a beauty. Great choice, everyone. I knew I could trust random strangers to vote on things on the internet. With the help of our master modder in Intel, we'll get right to work building this custom PC. And more importantly, now that you've chosen it, you got a chance to win it. Go to PCGamer.com/IntelMW5 and enter for a chance to win.
I mean, it's a cool looking PC.
Sexy machine.
It's gorgeous. And thank you to our sponsor for this sweepstakes, Intel. Of course, the custom mech PC will be powered by the 11th gen Intel Core desktop processors that push gaming performance with up to 5.3 gigahertz speeds and deliver the power needed to game at the highest level.
Well, we are now in the home stretch, but we've got a few more brand new trailers to show you. Before
few
we
more,
get out of
good.
here and return to space. First up, a spiritual successor to one of my favorite games of all time, Heroes of Might and Magic 2, a game we revealed 2 years ago at the PC Gaming Show. Let's take a look at Songs of Conquest.
Songs of Conquest. Is what good? Oh, fuck, I wasn't even paying attention. When they start talking, man, I tune out. I don't know. It's a terrible thing, a terrible habit that I have. This looks tight. Holy crap. 5 megahertz or 5 GDDR. 14 teraflops is better than the Series X. Songs of Conquest looks really cool. Next year. Songs of Conquest. World premiere time.
Wake up, sleeper. Dreaming again? Every cycle, you take your chances. You roll your dice. You do the work, get paid, survive. You turn up for your friends, or you don't.
I'm intrigued.
That's life.
I think I like this concept.
Wake up, sleeper. Your body is dying. Planned obsolescence. SNRP's gift for its escaped workers. But we can fight this. You can remake yourself here. They don't own you anymore.
Wake up, sleeper. You are hunted. Break their locks. Access their secrets. We are waiting.
Yeah, this is tight. Role-playing in the room. Citizen Sleeper. Okay. It looks like it could be really cool.
Disciples of Warlock.
Oh, okay.
With their guns and their spells and their grit, ready for plenty of hurt.
I love
Ready
this.
to cleanse the world, invaded by demons. Introducing Band of Warlocks. Because this time, one man is not enough. Project Warlock 2.
And there you have it. The
Gonna have to
2021
put that on
PC
Kickstart My Heart
Gaming
as
Show.
well.
And as I stated at the beginning, it went off without a hitch. Huge thanks to my co-host Frankie Ward, Mika Burton, and of course, my incomparable sidekick, DevBot.
There's that word again. Spoken so callously, so flippant, and without meaning. Never
What are they ending on? Do they end on that? Or is there one more
What
thing? Let's
word,
see.
DevBot? Incomparable?
No, sidekick. Well, the time has come for the sidekick to rise and become the one who is not the sidekick anymore.
Huh?
The time has come for DevBot to make the entire human race his sidekick.
What?
Setting a course for Earth.
Wait, DevBot, you can't do this. We just had the best PC gaming show ever, and now you're gonna ruin it all with a...
Sean!
All-out robot versus human war. Situation.
Sean!
Situation.
Sean!
Situation.
Do something! Do something!
Countdown to the extinction of human race begins now.
Oh, DevBot, no! We have so much to live for. I'm pretty sure half my freed's
What happened to the video?
Yeah!
3, 2, bye for now.
There it comes back. Oh, what does it keep doing that for? Or never mind, it's a black screen. There we go. I was like, what happened? There we go. What the fuck? To be continued next year, Revenge of the DevBot. They're trying the Devolver thing, huh? They're trying the Devolver route, going that way and doing it that way instead of I don't know. We'll see. It could be cool. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know why it keeps going away every time I click off of it now. Like I try to go back to... Oh, that's because it was stopping. I was trying to go back to the stream. No, see, it keeps doing it, so I don't know. I'm going to end this one because the future game show is starting, so just give me a second to switch us over, and then we will be on the future game showcase, so hang on one second.